I think Whale Branch Middle School is a great example of how a school that can be told they're one thing can truly change and show that they are a great and a dynamic instructional setting. And I believe TAP has truly done that for Whale Branch Middle School.
Whale Branch Middle School in Beaufort County, South Carolina, serves a community largely beset by generational poverty and low academic achievement.
In 2007, this school was the middle school from whence the highest percentage of dropouts came in our county, which was significant. In the case of TAP at this school, it was not being implemented with any sort of fidelity.
In 2007, the state empowered Superintendent Truesdale to re-implement TAP at the school with a renewed vigor and a new principal.
I didn't know anything about the TAP system. I didn't have any prior knowledge to TAP before coming to Whale Branch. I had to go through the classes and I was like, oh my God! The rubrics, how to collect evidence, how to script, it was incredible. I quickly learned the TAP leadership team has to support one another and everyone has to be held accountable.
She would soon have a new assistant principal to help in her mission.
As we start building in this next cluster cycle, it's going to be very key that there are several questions of all kinds.
Matthew came to me and he goes, what is your mission for this school? And I said, I want 90% achievement, this 90% free and reduced, and I want 90% of these kids to go to college. So he's like, we have a mission, so let's go.
Ms. Dixon decided to declare war on the student data. That was important because one of the indicators on the TAP rubric is the teacher knowledge of students. And so we put it all together in the place we called the data war room.
We would meet every single day with our team and we would talk nothing but data.
You'll see all of our students' test scores laid out on the wall. We call it our living data wall because it allows us to take students during our benchmark testing, find out where they're at, and based on whether they grow or they decrease, we're able to move them. And it allows us to see that progression towards where we want to be with student achievement.
You've got to get those scores what?
Higher.
Bumped up.
All students have to own their own data. Students can't hit a target that they can't see. And there's no sense in making student performance data a mystery to the students.
My daughter actually has her MAP test scores and her PASS test scores on her wall in her bedroom. She knows exactly where she is, where she wants to be, what scores she wants to get.
TAP gives teachers an opportunity to not only reflect on what they're doing, but reflect on how it's affecting the kids they have in their room. And you see them engage and really concentrate on the strategies that we've showed them all year long and actually utilize it. And when they make their goal, they get very emotional.
Everybody became a team. Everybody started working together. Everybody was on the same goal. We want to make our kids succeed. We want to prove to Beaufort County that our students on the north side, we are somebody.
When the teachers all saw for the very first time that we had made adequate yearly progress, everybody was in disbelief. Some teachers had tears in their eyes of happiness because it finally made sense to them why they were doing what they were doing.
In addition, the school has received a TAP value-added score of 5 for the last 3 years.
The TAP system, I think that it's probably the best investment of time that an educational system can adopt. Our school has gone from an at-risk absolute rating all the way up to an average absolute rating, which is astronomical in terms of the amount of change and the amount of growth and student achievement that we've seen.
Now, we are the best middle school in the county. We're the only middle school that made AYP 2 years in a row. We are the hardest working staff in Beaufort County.
After helping to turn around Whale Branch, Mona Lisa Dixon was assigned to another school in need. Matthew Hunt became principal.
My mission is to take us this year from an average rating to a good absolute rating, and then the next year to an excellent absolute rating.
It's not about my leadership or Mona Lisa's leadership or Matthew's leadership. It's the fact that the teachers in the classroom own the instructionally grounded, solid best practices, and that they have made that part of their toolkit that they will forever use.
A lot of people thought that these children couldn't learn. Well, we proved them wrong.